Clearly, I have lost my mind. There's a whole situation happening in the backyard today. I missed like an hour of it, but I have to come out here and catch up. I have landscaping going on and I didn't even capture the first hour of it, so I'm sorry. Let's get into what's happening. With trying to help us fix major like water issue, and also we have some acidic soil. This is a little bit above my understanding of how to fix it, and so I brought in an expert. Let's see how far he's gotten. Check it out. And I apologize for the wind. It's very windy today, but my mics have not arrived and I really wanted to record this video, but I have to record it with the regular audio. Anyway, so here is like a huge, supposed to be a yard. I'm not familiar with that measurement, but this has got to be like, I don't know, 800, 900 pounds of rocks. And I'm gonna let Amico explain to you what he's doing with this. Over here I have some mulch. We have a flat bed of mulch that he's using. And then over here is the bag of rocks. And I'm gonna let him tell you what he's gonna do with that. So let's go find Amico. Oh, here's some cardboard. This is going underneath. So I'm gonna have him explain what he's doing. So if you look at my old videos, you remember this area where I'm walking was totally flooded out. Like when we bought the house, there was a tree right here. A tree right here. This was all flooded out, and we put like grass seeds and grass and stuff like that in this area. Let's go check in with Amico.
Peace, y'all. It's Amico once again. I'm here at Patricia's backyard oasis. What we're doing right now, first step is working through some water mitigation issues, and we always mitigate nature with nature. So we use natural items, natural things that kind of will, like I said, mitigate that issue. So right now we are doing sheet mulching, and I dug a about 2 foot down trench. This is called a swell. The swell goes to a berm. The swell essentially directs and channels the water and leads it to this berm, which would be water-loving plants on top of it, which kind of will serve as a border as you go into the further oasis, where we're also sheet mulching and adding rows rows of flowers and other native type things that'll go around the peach trees and other things that are already over there. So that's where we're at right now.
Laying down some cardboard, and this is the swell that you were talking about.
It's the berm, so
I'm gonna fill all of this with rocks. My worms! My worm castings! Look at them. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's the berm. Blueberry plants, I have 8 of them. They're all different varieties. I just picked them up not realizing they were different. I hope that doesn't matter. We have 8 here.
Against the berm. These guys are over here. Then you got mulch, worm castings, compost.
Back in the garden with Amico Grows.
Going crazy.
Going crazy.
Look at these roots, man. They're super thick.
Parsley. That parsley is about 2 years old.
I can tell.
Yep.
It's daddy roots.
So he's moving some of these herbs. We got celery. Look at my celery. I think I got those in November. Celery.
So this will go right here. I'm gonna throw basils around.
Okay. This gonna keep the strawberries safe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Tilled it up, flipped it, tilled it, all that type of stuff. Then leading to the peach tree, you know, pest management, one or the other. Got the strawberries and some other herbs, herbs in the middle. So that's kind of an area. We already filled that all in. Took our junipers. We're gonna make these into some. Today completing, well, not completing, but getting more to a level of completion with the install. We focused on the corner plots. That's the big top corner that most of the water has been rushing from. We filled all that in with grasses, more wild native grasses, kind of moved around some of the grasses that were currently there and left some. Tilled up that soil around it and then kind of made it more like a bump so that it's not a direct down splash. It now kind of comes up and is more level to where it should feed the grasses more, and they should also grow faster. Then coming down from that along the fence going to the front, we tilled and flipped that first bed that used to have
Nothing really.
I don't think anything was really there too much. Tilled that up and flipped that up, and then planted herbs there as we planned. Currently, there's parsley and celery, and that's for pest management in regards to the peach tree that's directly in front of it. Then going further along the fence to the front, we did another small herb fruit bed where it has strawberries that we took from one of the other raised beds and spread them out. So now it's 8 of them, 8 plants specifically. And then in the middle of those 2 are rosemary, lavender, and sage, kind of to soak up if we do have any water issues there. Also help with pest management. The further than that, going to the front, the area with the rosemary had kind of already been filled in with rocks. I pulled up some of the other plants that we're looking at, doing some cute landscape type stuff with. I think they're called junipers. And then finally we came along the back side of the fence and I double dug and tilled up just some small areas. And those areas that I did that, planted blueberries all along there. So that was a few step process. We got all the weeds out of there, all the acidic mulch out of there and everything like that. And then, yeah, put mulch around the blueberry plants. I'll put soil around the blueberry plants and then mulch around the whole other area with the hope to mitigate some of those issues with slow growth. There's a big layer and level of trees that are behind it that probably have root systems that are all defined in there. So trying to get stuff to work, the soil to work itself, adding natural nutrients and stuff like that. And then finally, where you planning out next week, we're gonna add some more plants to the berm, which is coming from where the rainwater is led to. We're gonna do some big elephant ears, shade plants, and some other type vibes around here. Also, we started a bunch of plants in the greenhouse at my farm, and those are growing, those are doing their thing, and they'll be installed in about 4 weeks when they are ready. So that's the vibes right now. That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's the move. Give thanks. Spring. It is officially a new year, and we're out here.